Hi guys, how are you? Oh my goodness, I hope I put the explanation of what we're talking for happy hour today. If you don't know me, my name is Cheryl Partridge, and I've been on this homeschooling journey for a couple of years. To be perfectly honest, I didn't think I could do it. And so I said, well, let me try the preschool piece to make sure I can hack it, because I was a career woman for, I'm gonna give away my age now, for like 26 years. So welcome to my living room, and I know Aubry is going to be here with me very soon. Let me just see if she is here so I can bring her on. Oh, I'm inviting group members to watch. Oh, cool. I haven't done that before. And I think this is to bring Aubry on, but Aubry isn't quite here yet. I know she puts her son away, not away, gives a nap. So, but let me invite some of our friends to our chat. And if you are here, please say hello. How are you? Please write in the comments a sentence of how are you doing, and if you are watching the replay of this, I want to know how you're doing too. I am really interested. If you have a question about homeschooling, please also write that in the comments. If Aubry and I don't know, we will find the answer out, and we will that will be our subject matter for the following week. Aubry and I actually, we do not we might, like, today we were like, I think 2 days ago we were like, let's talk about what we wear, because we were chatting about how our life is. Just inviting as many people as I can. You know who Facebook is, but definitely invite your friends too if you're here. Let's see if Aubry is on. Yeah, hi Mandy, I'm so happy you're here. How are you doing? How was your week? Do you have any questions? I'm so grateful you're here. See if Aubry is here yet, because I do want to bring her on. Let's see. All right, so as soon as she comes on, I know she puts her little one to bed first. So yeah, so I will just kind of jump right in and talk about today, Aubry, a couple days ago. Aubry, if you're here, let me know that you're here, and I'll add you on. We were talking about our clothing, and we were talking about how a lot of us, and you kind of see this around, that a lot of us have been working parents, and we had full careers before we had children. And actually, Sophia was a surprise. I was told for years, through my 20s and 30s, that I could never have a child. It just wasn't possible. It just wasn't possible for me. And so I really grieved that idea and really created my wellness centers, and they were my babies and my children. They were my identity. People, you know, a lot of people didn't know my name, but they oh, that's the spa lady, or that's it was my identity. And so when I was like, hey, this part of my life is no longer working for me with having a child, once I was surprised and had a child, all of a sudden I was like, oh my gosh, like it wasn't working. I was literally trying to breastfeed in between clients, and then I was up all night long. And my body literally crashed. And I know that there are women who are able to do that, but they also have a really amazing support system. Usually a family member can come in, or the kids can be babysat by grandparents, or there's some sort of outside help. And I had a nanny in between clients, but I didn't have any time to like breathe. Like as soon as a client was gone, I was nursing, and then I'd get right back to my client. Let me just see if Aubry's here yet. She's not quite here yet, and that is okay. Just let me know, Aubry, if you're here. So Yeah, so I didn't have any breathing space. And if you were on, let me know. Did you have any space? Do you have help at home? Anything like that. I would absolutely love to know. I'm just seeing the best way to add Aubry for her to come out. So, yeah, so it was crazy. And then, so when I decided to homeschool and I couldn't do both, I got really depressed because I'm like, I see so many women not being able to do both. And so, like, how come they can do both and I can't? And I remember sitting at Sophia's dance class. And tell me in the comments, even if you're watching the replay, has this happened to you? Here I am homeschooling Sophia, and somebody says, oh, you must be bored. And I'm like, I think I might be doing something wrong. If this is boring and not stressful, what am I doing? So then I went through, just like I would in my profession, like analyzing and doing charts and just trying to figure out what I was doing wrong that made homeschooling and being with my child so stressful. If you're here, let me know you're here. Tell me how you're doing this week. And if this is Aubry, I will bring you on just as soon as it says that you are here. So I think that's it. So anyway, so if you're here, just say hi and how was your week going? We had a really stressful day. Oh my gosh, it was super stressful. I wasn't feeling good this morning, and whenever I don't feel good, Sophia goes crazy. Do you guys have that where they have like so much energy, like uncontrollable energy, and I'm like, I can't do anything. So I'm drinking my ceremonial chocolate so that I can get through the rest of my day. So I was talking about career. So yeah, after going through my career, and really being like, going through, I was trying to analyze, like, how come this isn't peaceful? What is not working? And then I wish I could stay and watch. I'm working today. No problem, Catherine. I am trying to get, once Aubry comes on, we are working towards getting this up on YouTube so that anybody that wants to can watch the replay. If you have a moment though, let me know, how are you doing this week? I want to know because I want to support you. Okay, so what I realized, and Aubry I'm sure will chime in when she comes on, is I had to sit and I really analyzed things. And what I realized is when I was working, I would get everything cleaned up and I would drive half an hour by myself and I would go to work. Even if I worked from home, I would go and take a nice relaxing walk before my first client. That was gone. I could go to the bathroom by myself. Gone. I could take a shower by myself. Gone. So all those things that people have when you're at home in school, like, it's gone, and you grieve that. It can get really sad, right? So, and then I was like, well, where is all my time being spent? And I was really going through the analysis of that. And then I realized, oh my gosh, like, I'm home, and because we're home, we're making 3 meals a day. Each meal takes anywhere from a half an hour to an hour. And then the other half an hour or hour is just cleaning up from the meal. That's almost 5 hours that's almost 5 hours of just making meals and cleaning up after the meals. Catherine says, crazy, just started back at work. Oh yeah, working and making sure the homeschool stuff is all ready to go every day for my husband is insane. Oh my gosh, Catherine, you are amazing. Yes. And so, and anytime you do anything new, you literally, Catherine, have 3 jobs, 4 jobs. You're a mom, you're a wife, you are a teacher and you're working. I hope that you have some sort of support. If you don't, and you have not done Aubry's, if you're not part of Aubry's new school, I highly recommend it because that will give you focus. I also have a club to support moms and their seedlings, but there's also any time for you in particular. You know what I would recommend, I'm not sure if you're looking for advice, is any sort of support where you have an extra teacher. So there are not ABC Mouse, but do you know what I mean? Making sure there's some sort of program that you can be your support system and not always having to plug in and teach. And there's also right now teachers that are interested in taking on the role of creating a curriculum. So I know for not a whole lot of money, there are teachers that are like, I will come up with a curriculum, I will do all of that for you, all you have to do is print them out, and then we'll chat once a month. So there is that's out there. So Aubry's, Harmony School, I'm sorry, Aubry, that left me. Harmony School is a great place to go for a foundation. If you need support, like how your weeks are flow, I can help you with that. But also outside, Catherine says, I do, my family is great. Oh, I'm so happy. I don't have that. So I am so happy that you do. I'm actually going to start teaching with Harmony next semester. Catherine, that will save you. Like literally that will save you. That is an extra layer to what you're already doing. So don't pressure yourself. I mean, your day is already extremely full. We have education.com, Brainsy, good, and ABC Mouse. Yeah, I have to admit, I love ABC Mouse for this particular reason. So, like I was saying before, it's literally 5 hours just creating meals and cleaning up from those meals. That's not counting what needs to be done for the house care, and when you're a homeschool parent, you want your child to do everything. So simply like watering plants. My plants take I have an indoor garden and an outdoor garden. Overall, but by myself, it'd be 15 minutes. With a 5-year-old, it's a little bit over an hour. So now I'm up to 6 hours of just making meals, just doing the dishes, and just watering the plants, which those are priorities. And we have a dog that has a stroke and has seizures and dementia. So we're trying to take care of them too. Aubry, let me know if you're here and so I can add you on. So that's 6 hours. So to get back to clothing, I'm glad your parents and grandparents help you out. That's amazing. So Sarah, hi. Let me know, how are you doing this week? Because I want to support you. So our clothing attire. And I'd love to talk about this because okay, Catherine, bye. She's like, I gotta go. So our clothing attire and why people are like, why are they in their pajamas or sweats all day? I will tell you why, my friends. The reason why is because if you are literally spending, like I said, 5 to 6 hours just doing basics, we haven't, we're up to 6 hours and we still haven't done showers. We still haven't brushed teeth, which with small children or any children, should take about 5 minutes. We know it takes 45 minutes to an hour. Hi, Katie. I'm so glad you're here. Tell me, how are you doing this week? We know that it takes forever to do anything. So now we're up to like 8 hours in the day just doing basics. We haven't even fit in school yet. So clothing, our uniform. Our uniform, think of and this is what I had to do. I had to be like, oh my gosh, because I just want to dress so pretty and I want to look good no matter what. So I know for this fall, I'm like, I want to get the sweatshirts that are like off the shoulder. So I've got like a little like bit of like, yeah. Are you guys like that too? Do you guys are like, how can I just dress up my sweat outfits so I can feel feminine and feel good? But right, we have to be like there's some days we're 8 hours we don't even get a shower in, right? And we're up to 8 hours. So just to be able to wear something that is clean and that we can feel good and that we can move around in, and then we can like get stuff on and it won't stain the first day, that's the stuff that we need, right? Because we're like going. So my uniform, and I want to hear what your uniform is. I try not to stay in my pajamas all day because it literally makes me feel grubby. But it's so okay if you do that. But so I at least try to, if I don't get a shower in, like I've got all these like, okay, like today I didn't get a shower in before seeing you. Sorry, did admit that. I did brush my teeth though. Ooh. We got that in. And a walk, which was amazing. But I do try to at least throw on like a shirt so I can put something over it in case I get a stain, I can cover it. And then I have all my sweatpants. So that is my mommy uniform. And I'd love to hear what your uniform is. So the people that are watching, do you have any questions about do you guys still like to look sexy and beautiful and all that throughout the day, even though we've got this like mommy life going on? Oh, the other thing about clothing, I try not to buy a lot of clothing because we just have to wash it. Katie, comfy clothes daily. Yeah. School, cleaning, meals, pets, errands take too much time. No PJs, but yoga pants daily. Yeah. I'm glad I'm not the only one, Katie, because sometimes I just feel like, ugh. Because so even today somebody wanted to, while I'm talking to you, which you guys, I need this on Fridays. I don't know about you guys, but we still have not, we haven't entered a grocery store. We still haven't, like, we're really isolated. Oh my God, I have to ask you guys a question. Katie, or whoever's on. Do you guys wear bras? I'm only asked because I'm like, when was the last time I wore a bra? And I think it was March because I'm like, I'm not seeing anybody. I'm just home. Do you guys still wear a bra when you're running around? There's just something like, because bras are so constricting, and for me, they can be really painful. So I'm like, yeah. So I do want to know that if you're with me. And if you're watching the replay, comment. I just want to know who of us are wearing, because I know some of us are not wearing bras and some of us are. So especially when you've been a breastfeeding mom, like that stuff is like, yeah, whatever. So anyway, it's funny when we go from things that are like super important and priorities to when you shift careers, which this is my career now, how things that were so important aren't really that important. Like, I think I have some spider webs going on in my home. But there's other priorities, like making sure Sophia doesn't jump off the couch and split her face open. Like, that's a priority. Carrie, I'd skip bra, but occasionally I have been caught off guard by someone stopping by my house. I know. Oh my God, Katie. Oh, I needed that. Thank you so much for commenting on that. It totally happens to me too. So, okay. So, replay. Do you guys know, okay, because I've been thinking about this. I'm like, if I want to feel like put together, definitely, no, a bra used to like help me be put together, but I don't think it is anymore. But I feel like I still should wear something. Do you guys have any ideas of what to do that's no underwire, kind of like a camisole, really comfy? Like, all I have is my nursing camisoles left. And I'm like, even those are feeling constricting right now. So I'm like, what can I wear that would be super comfy, that I would just enjoy putting on because it would make me feel good? If you have any links to anything, I would love some advice on that one. I feel like I should. But you're right. Like, although I don't have too many people over because I have a sign that says, stay 6 feet away. Actually, I'm just trying to get the Census Bureau off my back. But really, it's for like, because we get everything FedEx, and so we have a few people here. But oh, it looks like Aubry wasn't able to make it today. I haven't seen her on here yet. Aubry, if you're here, we'll try to get her on. We might need to do this again. She might have had a hard time getting the boys down. So yeah, that is with clothing size and bras. And yeah, so it's just trying to find fabrics that you don't necessarily have to throw in. Or I love these because I can throw this in the wash and then have something kind of over it. But these are much easier to wash than keep washing like the whole thing. And sometimes wearing, there's these different types of cloth that are antibacterial. And so you don't really have to worry about, because washing's a big deal, especially when you have a 5-year-old girl. I don't know if you guys experience this at home, but why does she have to wear 5 outfits a day? All of a sudden I'm looking, I'm like, Sophia, is that a different outfit? Yes, I wanted to look pretty. I'm like, okay. And then I turn around again and that's on the floor, like in some sort of dirt of some sort, because I didn't have time to clean up because I was like cooking something, right? Because like 6 hours of my day is just in the kitchen. And do you guys find that problem? Oh my gosh. So anyway, to get back to what I was saying about career-wise, I think that is the hard part, is when I finally looked at my day. And because really, guys, I don't want to be bragging about how busy I am. I don't know why in our culture, especially among moms, it's kind of, we get braggy about how much we're doing. And I don't know why that is. I would like to brag about how peaceful I am. I'd like to brag about how little I have to do in my day and how my day is relaxed and happy and joyful. And not make a list, not bragging about the list of things I have to do that day, because that doesn't feel good to me. Does that feel good to you guys? Don't you guys want to just brag about how like peaceful life is? So that I could get out of that feeling busy, I had to really look at my day and look at my priorities. And once I realized that I'm only one person and I'm the one, I don't have that support people coming in and out, which part of me is kind of glad about. I don't know how much I would want people in my space all the time, especially unannounced. I don't know. I think that would make me feel stressful. So maybe it's the best. But so what happens is the floors don't get vacuumed very often, and I have spider webs going on in my home because I had to really look at where are my hours every single day and then figure out where to place them in that, which is why I wear sweatpants and t-shirts. All right, guys. Well, I wish Aubry was here, but maybe we'll figure it out and we both can come back on. But thank you for everyone that is watching. Thank you for coming on and making comments, and we're here for you each Friday. Please, if you're watching the replay, please comment on a question that you might have or a topic that you want us to talk about so that we can do that for you. Because we really not only just want to support you, but that it helps support us too. It helps keep us going week after week. All right, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much. And I'll see you next Friday, or sooner if I can get Aubry on. All right.